Hi, welcome to Progress Academy. Alright, we are given that the gradient of a point P on the curve y equals to 3x squared minus x plus 3 is 5. The gradient is 5. The gradient of this curve is 5. Find the coordinates. Find the coordinates of the point P. Okay, we know that the coordinates of a point, okay, let's say the coordinate of this point P, we can denote it as x, comma, y. Okay, it's just a special code we use to determine the reference of any point in a line or in a curve. Alright, so we can determine it as x, comma, y. We call the x the abscissa, and we call the y the ordinates. Okay, so when we determine the ordinate and the abscissa and the ordinate, that is the coordinate of any point. So that is what they want us to find. If for this point P, find what is the value of x and what is the value of y. Alright, so let's go back to the question. They gave us that the equation of the curve is given as 3x squared minus x plus 3. But the gradient of this curve is 5. How do you obtain the gradient? You obtain the gradient by differentiating this y with respect to x. Okay, so when we do dy over dx, we're going to have, how do we differentiate? We're going to use the power here to multiply the coefficient here. So it's 2 times 3 will give me 6. I'll write x. Subtract 1 from the power. That means 2 minus 1, it will be 1. So needless to write 1 there. Okay, so minus, if we differentiate any letter, we have 1. So this will be minus 1. Plus, differentiate any number that is standing alone without a letter written at it, we call it constant. If you differentiate it, a constant will have 0. So we now find out that dy over dx, which is the gradient, will now be 6x minus 1. And it is equal to what? 5. We're going to solve this now. So to obtain x. So 6x will be equal to 5 minus 1 will cross equality sign and becomes plus 1. 6x will be equals to 5 plus 1 is 6. Okay, when you divide both sides by 6, you have that x will be equal to 1. Now, x is equal to 1. We have determined the abscissa. We need to get the value of y. So, to get the value of y, what we are going to do is to come back to this equation we have. Wherever we see x, we plug in 1. Okay, that will give us the value of y. Okay, x is 1. We go back to the equation. Therefore, y will be equal to 3 in brackets 1 raised to power 2 minus 1 plus 3. Y will be equals to, let's solve this. 1 raised to power 2 is 1. 1 times 3 is 3. Minus 1 plus 3. Y will be equals to 3 minus 1 is 2. 2 plus 3 is 5. Okay, we have obtained both the values of x and y for the points P. Therefore, you now put it in coordinates. Therefore, the coordinate of this point P is x, which is 1. I write 1. I put my comma sign. And y is 5. And this is the answer. Bye.